Welcome to the Tempus Project UNIWORK. My name is Christina Beans. I'm a project manager at the International Project Management Office in the University of Alicante, the organization responsible for coordinating the Project UNIWORK. So UNIWORK is financed by the European Union's Tempus Programme, which has the objective to support the reform and modernization of higher education systems in the EU surrounding area, Eastern Europe, Central Asia, Western Balkans and the Mediterranean region, mainly through university cooperation projects. The most important sub-objectives that UNIWORK fulfills are to increase the capacity of higher education institutions to cooperate internationally and continually modernize, to enhance networking among higher education institutions, and to assist them in opening up to the world of work and society at large in order to enhance the employability of university graduates. So, who is involved in the UNIWORK project? Our partners come from 8 different countries, 3 in the EU, Alicante in Spain, Graz in Austria, and Sheffield in the United Kingdom, and then the 5 Central Asian countries. We have partners in Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. This is the only UNIWORK project that unites all 5 Central Asian countries in one project. Our partners come from different institutions. Mainly universities. We have 15 university partners and their career centers, 3 from the EU, from Alicante, Spain, Graz, Austria, Sheffield, United Kingdom, and then 2 from Kazakhstan, 3 from Kyrgyzstan, 2 in Tajikistan, 2 in Turkmenistan, and finally 3 in Uzbekistan. The work done by these higher education institutions, by these universities, is supplemented thanks to our partners with chambers of commerce. We have 1 chamber of commerce in each country who is a member of the consortium. In Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. These cooperate with our partners in Central Asia to help them develop their links with the industry. And finally, for further support, networking, and replication results, we have ministries. We are associated with the Ministries of Education in Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and again Uzbekistan. So why UNIWORK? Why this project? Basically, 20 years after the disintegration of the planned economy system, the Central Asian economies still suffer from high unemployment rates, a lack of entrepreneurial tradition, and a growth rate of the working-age population that greatly exceeds the rate of new job creation. The graduates from these universities then face severe difficulties in finding quality employment. Because of this, enhancing employment opportunities for youth ranks top on policy agendas. But most of the measures done only focus on adjusting the teaching methods and the offer. They do not pay enough attention to the demands of an increasingly diverse student body, nor to building the capacities of higher education institutions to promote graduate placement and entrepreneurship. Policymakers encourage universities to take action in promoting entrepreneurship and employability of graduates. But the current reform agendas do not provide for any technical support or practical training. Furthermore, the career centers, when they exist, often lack qualified staff, tools, methods, networks, and contacts able to fully deploy their potential to link higher education with job markets. Therefore, UNIWORK will offer practical support to higher education institutions to transform their career centers into truly efficient instruments to promote employment and entrepreneurship. Also, UNIWORK will reinforce university-enterprise relations by developing mechanisms for active collaboration of all stakeholders in promoting employment and entrepreneurship. So, what is Project UNIWORK exactly? Well, it's a Tempus project that lasts 3 years, starting December 2013 ending November 2016, that aims to boost the university-industry links that support sustainable socio-economic development in Central Asia through the enhancement of capacities of universities in effectively promoting employability of graduates and entrepreneurship culture amongst the students, in line with the Bologna and Tempus priorities of the EU. So our purpose is, first of all, to transform the career centers of our partner universities into efficient instruments to promote and support employment and entrepreneurship for students, thus creating a role model for other universities in these countries. And secondly, to reinforce the university-enterprise relationships by developing tools and mechanisms for active involvement of enterprises and other relevant stakeholders in the career centers. So, what do we hope to achieve? Well, first and foremost, new or enhanced career centers in our 12 Central Asian partners. This means increased capacities of the staff in these centers, new equipment, and new or enhanced services offered to the students and graduates from these centers. Secondly, reinforce university-enterprise relationships. We hope to increase the employment opportunities for students and graduates, and to increase the enterprise access to potential future employees. Finally, we hope to establish new and better networks between our partner universities and their career centers, so allowing for future collaboration within the countries and within the region as a whole. So, the main activities to do this are grouped in 4 categories. First, learning and reform. We analyze the situation of the career centers of employment in these countries, do benchmarking analysis, identify best practices, and these will be published in 2 reports: Employment and Entrepreneurship, Opportunities for Graduates and Students in Central Asia, and University Career Centers and Services, Good Practices from the EU and Central Asia. The second grouping of activities falls under the capacity building. So there will be 4 training seminars and 1 practical placement for staff from career centers in the European Union. Next, we have the proof of concept. We take these new capacities, these new skills acquired by the staff, the new equipment, the new knowledge gained, and put it into practice in pilot operations of our career centers, who will be launching new services for students, including business plan competitions, employment marathons, matchmaking events. And finally, we hope to enhance all this, multiply the effects of our project via networking actions to create a policy impact with the help of the local governments, the ministries, and hopefully influence other universities in the region to follow our example. These will all take place during a series of events that are organized throughout the 3 years of the project, including a study visit, 4 training modules for the staff of the career centers, practical placements of the career center staff in the EU career centers, provision of enhanced services by our partner career centers, roundtables with local stakeholders and business brunches for networking effects, 5 national fora, 1 in each country, to discuss youth employment and entrepreneurship in each country, a regional forum bringing together participants from the whole region to discuss again youth employment and entrepreneurship in Central Asia, and finally a final project conference to discuss the results and conclusions of our project. Who benefits from UNIWORK? Staff of 12 Central Asian career centers. These are the main targets who are directly involved in all the project activities. Secondly, well, the students and graduates of our partner universities. They're involved in the working groups, the business plan competition, networking events, and they are the main beneficiaries of the improved services and increased opportunities in employment and entrepreneurship. Finally, the enterprise sector in Central Asia, in all 5 countries, also benefits from this project, as they are key allies directly involved in the activities, such as the working groups, employment marathon, other events, and they will be the beneficiaries of increased access to potential future employees, students, graduates of our universities, who better meet their needs. Thank you very much for listening. If you would like more information, please visit us on our website or like us on Facebook. Thank you.